Not all turning points shout their name. Some arrive quietly, with a message tapped through a wire, or hidden behind the smoke of a ruined schoolhouse. This week in history, May 18th through 24th, is packed with events you may not have learned in school. But each one left a mark on the world. Let's start with the Bath School disaster on May 18th, 1927, in Bath Township, Michigan. The deadliest school massacre in U.S. history occurred. Andrew Kehoe, a disgruntled school board member facing financial ruin, detonated explosives at Bath Consolidated School, killing 45 people, including 38 children. Kehoe also took the life of his wife and destroyed his farm earlier that same day. This horrific act shocked the nation, obviously, but surprisingly, it quickly faded from public memory as it was overshadowed by other events. Next, let's talk about the death of T.E. Lawrence. So on May 19th, 1935, T.E. Lawrence, who you may know as Lawrence of Arabia, died in a motorcycle accident in Dorset, England. Lawrence had played a significant role during World War I, leading Arab forces against the Ottoman Empire. After the war, he withdrew from public life. He was disillusioned by public betrayals, political betrayals, really. And his death marked the end of a very complex figure whose actions, we could say, had a lasting impact on Middle Eastern geopolitics. Let's fast forward to Lindbergh's transatlantic flight. So on May 20th, 1927, Charles Lindbergh took off from Roosevelt Field in New York on the Spirit of St. Louis, and he was aiming to complete the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight. So after some 33 and a half hours, he landed in Paris on May 21st, achieving a monumental feat in aviation history. Lindbergh's flight captivated the world and symbolized the possibilities of technological advancement of the time. And moving on to the Great Chilean Earthquake, which happened on May 22nd, 1960. It was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded as it struck southern Chile with a magnitude of 9.5. As you would imagine, it devastated the entire region, resulting in around 1,655 deaths, and it displaced over 2 million people. The earthquake also triggered a massive tsunami, which affected areas as far away as Hawaii, Japan, and the Philippines. And the first telegraph, something a little more lighthearted. The first telegraph message was sent on May 24th, 1844. Samuel Morse sent the first telegraph message. It said, "What hath God wrought?" He sent it from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore. And this event, it marked the beginning of a new era in communication at the time. in its own way, it shrunk distances, and it revolutionized the way information was shared. So, in this week in history, we have massacres that faded into silence, flights that crossed oceans, and signals that shrank a globe, or started shrinking a globe. And I would say that these aren't random moments, but they are hidden threads in the fabric of the larger history that we're all a part of. And every week, these stories are waiting to be found again, which is kind of cool that we can consume history this way. So if you found this compelling, please hit the like button, leave a comment. It can be your favorite moment. It could be a moment that you know of that I didn't include here. You could share it. That'd be pretty cool. And of course, I would ask that you subscribe. And in return for that, I will give you more weekly dives into history's quieter moments that still, in their own way, shook the world. See you in the next one.